Hey there, how y'all doing? It's me, Barb, and I'm here to review Arby's. I hope you're doing all right. Hello, Barb's besties, and I like to call you the beautiful besties because I think you are. And anyone else who's viewing, you are a beautiful bestie too. But I'm at Arby's, and I am here just to try their fish sandwich. I've never had it. And I was looking at, I like to look at the marketing, the people's packaging. But here, a lot of places, they have all these cool little sayings. Arby's is pretty plain and simple, but their bag says Arby's Foundation, $100 million donated to kids to dream big. Well, that is awesome. Anyway, let's dig in here and see what I got. Woo, 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 woo. I used to always talk through the drive-thru, but these drive-thrus sometimes take so long because they don't have the help they need. You all, I tell you, I don't know if it's a floater. I've talked to you about floaters when those things come through your eyes because you're getting older. But my glasses are so scratched up, you all. Sometimes I go, is that a floater? No, it's just a smudge on my glasses. And I clean my glasses every day, I promise. Anyway, okay, so here we have it. Let's open her up. Now they have a deluxe fish sandwich too. And it had tomato and had a whole bunch of hoo-ha that I didn't want. This is pretty plain. I'll show you. I think it's got tartar sauce and lettuce on it. Lots of lettuce. Oh, it's just falling out. Hang on, I'm going to put some on here. It's all falling out. Let me add some more. Oh, I love me some lettuce. You wouldn't know it by me doing all these things. But I love vegetables and I love lettuce, and I wish that they would put more things. I was just thinking the other day how I wish they would put more lettuce and like spinach on stuff, like cucumbers and ooh. Anyway, here's the fish sandwich from Arby's, you all. Little sesame seed bun, little fish sandwich, and they said it was Pollock fish. I don't know what that is. And oh, where's my receipt? Oh, dadgummit. I need a receipt, you all. I don't have a receipt. Shuckers. Anyway, it cost $4.79 for the sandwich. So the total with tax is $5.13 USA. Now, they do have a special right now where you can get 2 sandwiches for $7. I don't know what the tax on that would be, but probably $7.80 or something. I don't know. But anyway, but I don't have a cooler with me, so I didn't want to get 2 sandwiches, and I didn't want to kind of waste it either. Sorry, but I had already done the what was it? The French Swiss dip Arby sandwich. The other choice was a spicy Arby's, and I thought, I'm just going to waste it and I can spend more money. So I just thought I'd get the fish sandwich in honor of Lent and Easter coming and spring and all that fun stuff. And see, oh, I got to tell you this, you all. I know, let me take a bite, and then I'll tell you why I have these tulips on my ears. Well, of course, it's spring, but anyway. Okay, let me take a bite of this. Ooh, this looks nice, though, you all. Look at all that lettuce. Oh, and then my thumbnail, you can see more lettuce. Look at all that. So it's lettuce and tartar sauce. Simple. I love fish. Now, if I knew somebody that could cook it, I would have grilled fish every day. Well, you shouldn't. They say only, was it 2 helpings of fish a week, they say, because of the mercury? Isn't that a shame? Okay, let me take a bite, right? I'm excited. Sorry. I gotta chew it. I like the crispiness on it. It's not too oily or anything. It's light. The fish has a little bit of a fishy smell. It says it's wild caught. I don't know. But, whatever. Anyway, you all, I want to get another cup. I have those black ones, and I noticed for the spring, you think of light colors, and they just seem kind of drab. I can see how vloggers get into all this crazy business. I go, why do they have 500 of this and that, 500 of that? And I get these ones cheap. I don't go to the fancy pants place. But I had one I got for $3 at Target. I think it was last year or the year before. Had little flowers on it. It was so cute and sweet. But I tried to pull it out, and between the 2 plastics, I think I told you there was like yellow water. I had to toss it, so it really wasn't a deal. Well, I used it for the year, but still, that's not much. It was too small too. So I'm looking for something that's a little more springy and summery that I can have. I mean, this one's good. This one's nice and big, but I want one more. I go through the water, you all. And if I'm out and about running errands and then doing some vlogs or whatever, or a vlog, the water just goes zip. So then I have two other things. Where are they? I don't know where they are. Full of water. And then now I start to carry a gallon of water in the trunk just so that I have it in case I need it. Or I want it. I don't know if I need it, but anyway, the fish sandwich, I'm not going to even rate it yet. I'm going to sit here and talk with you all. Oop, there goes an ambulance. Hope they're going to be okay. No, it's a fire truck. Number 8. What station is number 8? I'm starting to know all the fire stations because we have a fire station right near our house. And so sometimes they go to other fire stations. So I always go, now where is that one? So I'm trying to make sure I know where all of them are. Well, there's a lot in Nashville. It's not a huge city like Atlanta or New York City or anything, but it's, it's not a tiny town either. It's nothing to complain about. The breading is nice and fresh. It's not greasy. I said that already. And the fish is all right. Not a lot of taste. Now, that walleye over at Culver's, now that was just so fresh tasting. This, you don't really taste much fish, really. But it's not anything I complain about. 1 out of 10. 1, you're going to get sick on the side of the road. You all know that. Never going to speak or hear of it again. 10, what is it? You can't stop talking about it. You're going to dream about it. You're going to tell all your friends and family, and you're going to go back for more. This, 1 out of 10. If I was being harsh, I would say a 6, but I'm going to say it's got to be a 7 because it really isn't bad at all. It's much better than that, like McDonald's, that pressed fish, those fish stick kind of things. I remember growing up and having those. They're not bad, but anyway. I can get snobby with fish, but I really don't know much about fish. I'd much rather have grilled fish. Ooh, I love grilled fish. At Pisgah Inn off the Blue Ridge Parkway, if you ever come to Western North Carolina, there's the only private company or home-owned restaurant, hotel on the parkway, right between Asheville and Davidson River Campground or Pisgah Forest. Oh, they have the best grilled trout. Ooh, I love getting some grilled trout there. Ooh, and they have a campground right across from there. So you can camp and then just walk over and get something from the restaurant. We've done that. Penny and I, on our previous dog named Sugar. Sorry, it takes a while to chew. We'd do that. And we would walk over. Sometimes we have a granola bar, and then we'd walk over. Sometimes we didn't. We'd walk over and get breakfast, and then we'd share it outside because the dog couldn't go inside, of course, the restaurant. And then sometimes later in the afternoon, we get like a hamburger and split it, or each get a hamburger or get a salad or whatever. But I have stayed in that hotel. It's very expensive, but boy, it's just a real serene, nice time, especially if you get a room a little further away from the restaurant. Sit on that porch. I would try to paint. I can't paint or draw or whatever. Just the mountains. You just look over and there's just a vast, beautiful view of the mountains. And the restaurant there has a nice view too. It's all glass. You can look out. They have a nice little gift shop. Nice little snack station. Anyway, but the campground's nice too. I'm swimming. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think fish. I'm thinking of swimming. I always try to figure out when I start thinking of something bizarre. I go, what are you thinking about? How did you get there? And I go, oh, fish, swimming in the swimming hole. Anyway, I haven't been singing. I haven't been doing little weird things. So I think I might start doing that again. I just got into doing the reviews. I was just kicking them out. And I thought, Barbara, you got to do something else. People get sick of you. Anyway, you all are so nice to me. I tell you, I have been blessed with just all these sweet, nice comments, and thank you. I really appreciate it, you all. I'm taking another bite. Fun. Well, you all, I just got off the phone with my old buddy, my best buddy from New York City days. And we did everything together when we lived in New York City. We both came after, well, I dropped out my junior year of college and I went to California. Then I went to New York City. And there was a group of us that kind of ended up hanging out together. And there's a great group. It was all women. It was because we lived in a women's building. And sorry, I got fish between my teeth. There, got it out. And I'm sorry, I keep looking up here. They're building this new restaurant here. Or I don't know what they're building. I hope it's a restaurant. But it's a whole new building. And it used to be a red brick building. Looks like it's going to be 2 stories. So I don't know what it is. I hope it's just not a corporate office or something. But they're just putting that thing up fast. I don't know. I don't know how some things take forever to get up and other things, go up in 2 seconds. I don't know what it's going to be. Who knows? But anyway, I used to work there at Shoney's. Remember Shoney's, you all? Well, I guess there's still some Shoney's, isn't there? I worked there for a short time, and our manager didn't let you stay. You couldn't just dawdle around. You couldn't just be idle. If you had 1 second, he'd hand you a toothbrush, and you'd have to do the tiles, the grout in between the tiles of the walls. It was the weirdest thing. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm taking another bite. So we were talking about our New York City days. We talk about the present, but every once in a while, we'll flip back to that time. And we were just laughing because I said to her, what possessed me to audition with the song I auditioned with all the time? We go to auditions, and there'd be like 100 people there or 300 people there. Everybody beautiful, more beautiful than yourself, or at least you thought so. And gosh, this guy's looking at me. He's just bringing out the trash from Arby's. And I would sing this song. Now I'm looking at this girl. She's just walking through this meadow into the middle of nowhere. Anyway, and so I guess it's somewhere. Anyway, and I would sing this song, y'all, and it's like, I feel twitchy and bitchy and manic, calm and collected, no sign of panic, but I'm alive. It's called Alive, but it says, damn you, daddy. It's like, darn you, daddy, look at your little girl now. I feel twitchy. I was like, why were you auditioning with that song? What was wrong with you? It was a great song, but it was like a weird song to say, why are you could have sung anything. And then I remember one time when I did get a job. Well, I got a job more than once, but the people said, do you have another song? I wish somebody had turned to me and said, you need to not audition with that song. And then she was sharing with me that she sang a song like, I'm still here, good times and bomb times. She goes, I was in my 20s. Why was I singing that song? It's funny how, when you're in the middle of something, how you think it's so right. And then later you look back, you're going, why was I doing that? Do you have any of those kind of stories? Share them with me if you want to. I just think that's so weird. That's so funny. All the crazy things we would do. And then she would talk me out of going to work and say, call in sick. And we would go to the movies. Oh, we love that. I remember sometimes if I had a day off, you'd be auditioning a lot. Sometimes there wasn't an audition there. I just walk out the building. There's everything going on in New York City. And people from other countries, you come to New York City, that is not the United States. That's a little 1% of the United States. Well, don't tell somebody in New York City that, but it's true. There's so many different cultures and towns and environments and landscape all over the United States. But anyway, I wore roller skates, and sometimes I couldn't get to an audition and to all the things I need to get to in a day, even taking the subway or whatever. And of course, I couldn't afford a cab or the buses, so I would put on my roller skates. And I'd roller skate. I'd have my backpack on me. I'd roller skate down the back roads and just zip around and get to that audition. I can't believe I did that, but I loved it because there'd be nobody on those streets, You had to know when to go on which streets so they weren't too busy, because a lot of the streets get real busy, bumper to bumper. But anyway, I was starting to talk about something else. But anyway, I don't know. It's just fun times. We had a good time. We had a roof, excuse me, where you could lay out and get a tan. I roll my eyes because, during that time, that was in the 70s, but even before then in the 60s when we'd go to Jamaica and stuff, I would get so burnt, so dark. And I tell you, and then when I was in my 30s, I would go in tanning beds. And I tell you all, I don't want to appreciate, you live your own life, you do you, but I tell you, I have had skin cancer and I have gone through HEL because I've had two kind, I can't remember, the basal cell and the squamous, whatever. But my face had it so bad, I had to use this chemo cream on my face. And some people just do a patch, for 2 weeks. I had to do it around this part of my face, big part, for a month. And, it was so painful. Basically, your skin just melts off. Why am I talking about this? Oh, it was so painful. Penny would take the dog out because when I had to, you couldn't wash your face, but you could put a little water on it. And I would just yell and scream at her. It was so painful. And I know some people that have gone through it and they quit after a week or 2 weeks, but I did it. But then I wasn't healing. My face was getting worse and worse and worse and all these weird sores. And I called the doctor and finally I said, I have to see a doctor. That's what I was told to do in order to see somebody. They had me come through the back door. And, you all. And, I wasn't going to talk about this, but anyway. I had, what do you call it? Oh, gosh. I had, an infection in my face. What do you call it? You know what it's called. I can't think. Anyway, it was serious. But anyway, I got antibiotics and everything cleared up, blah, blah, blah. But so be careful, okay? Use just get sunscreen. You're coming into spring and summer and all that stuff. Ooh, but at that time, back in the 60s, we would put baby oil on us and tinfoil things around us. And, oh, goodness sakes. It's so crazy. I don't try to get tan anymore or burn or anything anymore. I wear hats and all that good stuff. Excuse me. But you do what you got to do. I tell you, this weather is bizarre. I'm enjoying it. Why not? You never know what's around the next corner. I saw somebody's license plate that says Native on the front. They must be true Carolinians. I don't know if they're from North Carolina or not, though. I can't see the back of their car and their license plate. Anyway, I'm enjoying this sandwich. I don't think it's anything to write home about. Maybe it's a 6, really, the more I eat it. I probably wouldn't get it again. It's all right. At least it's not pressed fish. Yeah, 6.5. 6. I don't know. Anyway, thumbs up. I mean, it's passable. I kind of go like this. Oh gosh, they have, don't you love to go to the coast and have fish? Ooh, I love that. Some good. Woo, these are my fish. Woo. Anyway, you all, I'm talking balking. I'm going to leave you be. I hope you take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And until the next time, what are we going to do? Sing with me. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Doodly doo. Take care.